Hello guys, this is the Epic Gamer Boy here, and today we're going to be replacing the battery on my iPhone 4S. So yes, this is my iPhone 4S here. As you can see, it is fully functioning, and the reason why we're doing this for videos is because the battery on my iPhone 4S seemed to be dying kind of fast. Whenever it's like below 20%, it would just like go to 1% and then just shut off whenever you're like. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty old phone anyway, so yeah. So, but we're going to be replacing the battery for it because I have like 2 extra batteries here for the iPhone 4S. So, without any further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we want to do here is to turn the phone off. All right, while the phone is off, also to take off the case. All right, like that. So yeah, well, now that once everything here is like sorted, now we can now begin. So to do that, what we need to do first is to take out the pentalobe screws that is like below the charging port. Hopefully you guys can see that. Also, we also want to make sure that we don't lose the screws, because I right now don't have like a perfect setup for this video, which is why I'm using like my desktop here. So interesting that okay, I'll definitely make sure to remember the screws are here. So after that, you slide off the back, and then here's the inside of the phone. So now for this one here, I have 2 screws because the pencil screws are these ones, and these ones I think you use to like screw the bottom of the phone to like take it apart, and then this yellow screw here is mainly for the inside. So I used to like kind of like get these screws kind of mixed up whenever I would do these repairs, but now that I know. So yeah, so to take out the battery, we need to like take out this, and we need to take out this piece. So this is like the battery connector for these, and we're gonna take this one out first. Or also, okay, there we go. I see. So this screw first. Okay, so I got things kind of mixed up again, but I did this screw first, and now we can do this piece of screw. Shouldn't be that hard to take it out. One thing I do want to mention is that you don't want to push too hard if the screws is like not coming out or anything, because if you push too hard, then the screw may get damaged and stuff. Because I mean, I've had this happen a lot of times before, so this is something that you do want to be aware of. So if the screw doesn't work, I would say just switch to like another screw. This is why it's always good to have a lot of pairs of screwdrivers. So yeah. So there we go. There's the second piece of screw out. So I was having a hard time using the yellow one to get it out, which is why I was having a hard time using the yellow one to get it out, which is why I switched to this. So yeah. So now after that, you just take out this piece. Now you want to be careful while doing this, because you don't want to damage like any part that is like 1 second. So I was trying to say that you don't want to damage like the part that is like from the board. I think this part would do, or wait. Okay, so this piece here is, so you just lift up this piece, and then it comes right off here, and then there we go. You have successfully taken out the battery. So yeah, so this is the battery I took it out. I'm gonna try to see. All right, so now we have two extra pair of batteries here. I'm gonna use this one here to see what the battery health is for this. Now to install the battery, you just simply go like this. You just simply put this connector right here, and then slide it down like that. All right, so let's turn it on to see what the battery health for this one is. Sorry about that, guys, but apparently this battery here, I don't know why, but apparently this battery here kind of does not seem to be working well, or something. Or when I tried, like, let me show you, like, so when I tried this battery that I was going to use it to replace, this happens. Like, nothing kind of like shows up. I swear, like, I connected everything here, but wait, let me try to put it to a charger. So when I try to put this phone to a charger, it turns on, and then if you unplug it, the Apple logo shuts off. This is something that actually occurs with the iPhone 4 and 4S when there's like no battery inside the phone. They will just like either boot loop or just boot up, but no like any Wi-Fi, internet function, etc. like that. I've had this happen before. So this battery kind of have issues, so this is unfortunate. So we're gonna use this battery instead. So let's see. All right, so this battery on this phone works perfectly. As you can see, it is dead now because there's no charge left on this phone. So now we need to put everything back together after putting the battery back. So you want to make sure you don't lose the two screws. And then you need the other screw. Okay, so there's all the screws. So that's all the screws back onto the phone. Now the last thing to do is to like put the back cover back on, and then just put the two pentalobe screws back on. So yeah, just simply slide the back, and then put the pentalobe screws back. I'll make sure I get it on camera so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, awesome. There we go. Sorry guys, it is kind of difficult to do it when you have shaky hands like me, so, but I was able to do it. This is pretty easy, and now the phone is good to go. So all we gotta do now is to put it in the charger and see the result. So let's do that. Okay, so I might as well just put the case back since we're pretty much done here. Oop, that's the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Now the last thing to do is to put it on the charger to see the results. So there we go. The phone is now charging. So let's wait for this phone to turn on, and then we'll see the result. Alright, after a while, the iPhone 4S has finally turned on, and here it is. Let me just make sure no notification spams. I think we are good at this moment. Okay, so let's check out the battery health now and see where it's at. Oh. Okay. Okay, apparently this battery on this phone is actually better than the one that it was on before. So if we check out the wear level, average. Okay, I guess that's better than the battery that was on here before. So this battery replacement was actually pretty simple. So yeah. Oh yeah, the home button on this one I have here is kind of iffy, but you just have to press it hard to get it to work. And this is a 32GB model, so yeah. Pretty nice overall. So anyways, guys, this is gonna be it for this video here. Hope you guys like it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!